the best part is probably, like, on the Royce specifically, is probably the surfing on the wave, you know, really, like, it's really invigorating, you know, it's like really exciting.
I think the best part of kayaking is flipping over because you get to take a swim.
With kayaking, it's a very gentle learning curve, so I fell in love with kayaking because it's easy to learn, and with a few days on the river, you're ready, or on a lake, you're ready to go out on a river, and then after a few days on the river, you're feeling like a real kayaker.
After you fall a couple times, you know, you don't want to fail. Like, you're like to the point that you're like, I've done all of this, why should I give up now?
You'll get cold, you'll get wet, you'll swim, but those are things that all kayakers do, and those are things that make you stronger and kind of add to the adventure and make it memorable as well.
This one, I was so stressed when I got on this river for the first time, and even the Royce. It's just the first couple times you do it, like breaking out of the eddy the first time. It's all everything is just, a lot of it's just new and exciting and difficult sometimes.
This year I did my official instructor certification with the American Canoe Association, the ACA, and that makes me an internationally qualified kayaking instructor, which is pretty cool as an 18-year-old. I think that is kind of an ultimate goal for many of the students who are starting out now and who are gaining competence on the rivers to eventually be able to become a certified ACA instructor.
You have to learn how to paddle your kayak, you have to learn how to roll your kayak eventually, and then once you've mastered those basic skills, you can learn how to do more extreme things like surf waves and paddle over waterfalls and drops. So those things are awesome. You'll never learn those things in your science or your English class. But also you have to learn about responsibility, because kayaking is a team sport, believe it or not. You're never going out on your own, so you have to learn about looking after your partners and being safe on the river.
The coolest part of the kayak club is being able to say, oh yeah, see that river over there? Yeah, I went down that on a kayak. And make it seem like it was the easiest thing in the world.
Safety is definitely very important. I've had a few instances where I'm like freaking out under the water with when you can't get your spray deck off, but for the most part, it's really important to make sure that you gotta know how to do you gotta know how to do it. Safety is the first thing you gotta deal with.
Every year there's what's called a CWW trip, which is Classrooms Without Walls, and it's a week-long trip where students can elect to go to Slovenia, where there's a river called the Zocha.
Slovenia is a beautiful country. The Socha River, where we go, is probably one of the premier kayaking rivers in the world, and it's only a 7-hour drive from Zurich, so we're real lucky to go there. It's an easy river to learn on. We have great instructors when we're there, and it's just a wonderful place to spend the week.
Man, it was such a nice river.
Oh no, the river's called the Socha, so that was Socha Nice River. Bovet, Slovenia is possibly the most beautiful place in the entire world. It was really good to go down after practicing in Switzerland. You know, we did a lot of stuff sort of on the lake, which was dull, and then some stuff on the Fort Rhine and the Royce, which was amazing. And then you go down to Slovenia and it's just the best, and there's loads of big water and great ice cream.
It's definitely something that you need to put in all the boring stuff in order to get the best experience. The more you put into it, the more you get out of it, definitely.
The first few days in Slovenia, I spent terrified that I was going to capsize, because I hadn't capsized enough to realise that it wasn't actually a big deal.
Yeah.
So Slovenia is yes, the best trip of all the trips.
Being able to hang out with your friends and do something exciting at the same time is really what the kayak club's all about. Come out to a lake session, give it a shot, because there's really nothing quite like it.